From the streets to the stage, I'm the king of my craft. You could catch another phase. Yeah, you left in a cage.
Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. The podcast so bad we really should just take it on home. I am one of your hosts, Zach Hendricks. You can find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand, and of course look up Country Air Brand, and Country Air Official on all the social medias. And tonight we're joined with the Three Musketeers. And right now I'm gonna give the hot tag to my tag partner.
Simmons. At all social media at Simmons 17. And I will give it off to our senior official.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV, # Celebrate Pro Wrestling, and Waffles. Take It Home podcast.
Waffle.
The connection might be bad.
Oh, somebody is, but we hear you.
Waffles. Lots and lots of waffles. I've been having some good breakfast, some plain pancakes, some eggs, English muffins. I've been switching to a smoothie lately, less coffee, and maybe strawberry, blueberry, raspberry with cranberry juice and a little bit of Greek yogurt, vanilla, in the magic bullet. That's my go-to drink in the morning. Delicious, nutritious. Brings me right back to those early days of wrestling training and trying to add some protein in the diet. This time around, not too focused on the protein, but just need enough nutrients for the morning. And yeah, love it.
With all that dancing, protein might help.
Yeah, with all those dancing moves, the protein is definitely helping. I'm feeling it in the knees and the shoulders, but smoothies are helping.
We tried a new, I guess I would just say Asian spot, even though like Asian fusion or anything like that, but really good. Had some beef curry, beef ramen, chicken gyoza, grilled squid. That was all really good. Curry was spicy. Ramen was good. That was good. Yeah, it was good all around. We did have some pancakes. Those were delicious. Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. We didn't really get.
On the east side, where A-Rod lives.
Oh yeah. What was that? Was that another
Asian spot?
Yep, we lots of Asian food this week. Yeah. So we tried another new Asian. I mean, I don't think it's new, but more importantly, had a very legit looking Jamaican spot next to it. That's definitely on the menu to try next.
Yeah, you mentioned the Asian cuisine. Sierra and I stopped at a Thai restaurant right on Highway 100, and it was delicious. Had some chicken pad Thai, incredible. They just mound the noodles and everything inside.
Highway 100.
Yeah, it was huge.
Go.
It was out near State Fair area.
Okay, never mind. There's
I think the name is something Singhat Thai, something along those lines. But wow, delicious. If you look up Thai restaurants in proximity to State Fair area, you'll find this one, and it is delicious. Not a bad bite in the meal.
Okay. Nice. Zach, what about you?
Myself, let's see. I had a tropical smoothie as well, so glad to see that Perch is on the smoothie train. I don't make a magic bullet. I press on the app and get it picked up. What else?
Ooh, you're so rich.
What?
Said, ooh, you're so rich.
I say GRE, baby. When you taking care of ICW so much, helping out the house, helping out the young boys, taking out the trash. You know, you got to get a bump in your pay, and it's a smoothie bump. It's a kicker, bro.
It's in the rider.
Yeah, like, don't worry when we negotiate your contract. You'll be getting on the smoothie train. Yeah, no. Other than that, I'm trying to think of if we really what do we have. Val made some beef stew tonight. Um, had Culver's yesterday. I wasn't really that hungry yesterday. I really don't feel like we. Oh, we had Taco John's.
That's what
That
we
was
did.
fire.
Yep, we did have Taco John's. I was trying to think. I was like, I feel like we
I
didn't
have a baby
eat,
stomach.
but that was because we ate so early, and then they had
Yeah,
food
bro.
later.
Ordered that. I ordered that burrito, and my heart was bigger than my stomach. I ordered that large,
Yeah,
and I didn't even use the nacho cheese that came with the tots, bro. Super disappointed in myself.
yeah. Like Taco John's has really the only tots I like. Um,
Dude, it was good.
yeah, their
The
tots.
venue had some good food though. Had a brat. Doc had mushrooms.
Yep, they had
Uh,
fried mushrooms. I just pounded on those.
so definitely a dope venue. We'll talk about the show later, but yeah, they had some good catering. I always appreciate when you have a case of water.
Yep,
So
yep. That was orders coming in clutch. And then
yeah, I'm grateful when
eating
you
right.
can get 2 bottles of water. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you know you're doing real good in the locker room.
And then they had the jugs on the table.
Bro, they had the jugs, and then they had the chips with the salsa and the queso.
Yep, that was like love
Wasn't bad.
catering. Love catering.
Yeah, catering's a banger, bro.
Yep.
But you know what else is a banger?
I don't know. Maybe Perch knows.
And this week's banger of the week comes from a song I've been rocking for a few weeks. Good artist that I found, and part of a group, but then I discovered on her own she's got tons of good songs. Um, and this week's banger of the week, good beat, chill beat, good vibe, good singing. Uh, Audrey Nuna is the singer, and Starving is the name of the song.
Mhm.
Uh, Modern tune, and one of those that the beat really stays persistent the whole time. From the moment the song starts all the way to the end, uh, it gets going and very enjoyable on a winter day or as the weather's getting nice to about 50 degrees. Uh, One of those chill beats that puts you in a good vibe for listening to music or driving the beautiful Wisconsin landscape.
Very surprised it wasn't a '90s R&B track this time.
Yeah, it takes nothing away from the exploration that I've been doing over the past probably month now of some mid '90s to late '90s R&B. It's incredible. Still listening to artists and discovering new ones. Um, Lauren Hill that you sent me today, I went on and I've been playing that whole CD start to finish.
Oh yeah,
Coming to find that there are a lot of songs on there,
yeah,
as
yeah.
well
That
as
is the first hip hop album to win 5 Grammys in a night.
wow,
That
incredible
Kendrick
and
just matched last year or whatever.
great. Such a unique sound on that CD, and she doesn't just stick to one particular style or
Yeah,
genre in that CD. You could tell she has good, her own beliefs, thoughts, messages in there, which make the music she's singing. She puts a lot of thought into the construction.
yeah. It's a very
So
well put together album. It's like from top to bottom.
yeah, yeah. So I've been bumping that Lauren Hill CD this week, today in particular. Um, SWV, wow, they've
Yeah,
got some good hits throughout the decade.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's. I was like, yeah, yeah. Gotta send him this one. Gotta send him some SWE.
Such unique voices. I can't tell. Maybe there's three ladies on the album cover,
Yes,
so
it's
I think
three.
maybe all three are three distinct voices in there. But some of them are, if not all, just when you hear it, it brings so much with it. Good vibes, and it like transports you back. When I hear some um, SWV from any of those 93, 96, I think one in the late 90s too, uh, it just transports me back to a time when Snoop Dogg wasn't calling Olympics on TV like now, and I love it. Running his he's running his bonus life, and he's
Yep,
doing,
all these
he's
cyclists.
unlocking the TV. Uh, but hearing Snoop on a song with SWV and even was it E40 in there too? Just they get a lot of people in there, and they all throw it up. Redman in there too with them.
Yep.
Just great collaborations,
Yeah, yeah.
and they all threw it up to
You don't get R&B and hip hop like that anymore.
them.
Not like
Yeah,
that. Not like that.
just and then mirroring it with listening to Mariah Carey from the same era. Wow, it's
Yep.
just there's
Hey,
a lot of different sounds, and breaking down what makes each individual artist unique. Um, so yeah, it's been wonderful kind of music exploration over the past month, but past year or so in particular.
hey, hey.
Yeah, I mean, that was besides the bangers of the week. What have we been watching? Doc, I'll kick it to you first.
We have been watching Physical 100 Asia or Physical Asia, our lifting workout competition. We have made it to the final episode,
Final question.
the final quest. Yeah. Oh, it is 2 episodes. It might be. It might be 2 episodes. They are generally long episodes, especially this season. Every episode is like movie length, which it's good. Um, I've been rooting for Team Mongolia.
I like them both, but Korea's our favorite.
Yeah, it's like I mean, Team Korea is the favorite. It's Team Korea and Team Mongolia in the finals. So here we go. Let's go, Team Mongolia.
More Korea.
Team Mongolia.
Team Mongolia.
Team Mongolia.
Definitely a new place.
Myself,
Yeah.
myself, I have been getting my Ratchet TV on, watching the baddies, USA.
No, my old roommate used to watch like that, and I'd watch it with her occasionally, and just
Big legs giving Summer the fucking business, staying at 10 toes. Bro, stand up.
it's such horrible television.
Bro, it's such like there's episodes where I'm like, did they do anything? Have they left the room? I feel bad for these girls because some of them they go to these nice restaurants and they ain't eating.
Yeah,
You just get to sit there and look at it. But yeah, bro, baddies watching them beat the shit out of each other. Episode beforehand, Dolly was going nuts, whooping every bitch in the ass in the bus, kicking bitches in the head, going nuts. But then also I have a happy medium balance because I've been really on the Osbournes as well. I've watched like almost 2 seasons of the Osbournes. I really liked season one because like it was just kind of felt like season two is like they had the fame, like they kick it off by like how the show, the success is like with
yeah.
their lives and all that. But like I feel like in a way the kids amp it up more,
Mhm. Mm.
But
So,
yeah, watching it,
lost some of
Ozzy,
its,
I like Ozzy, dude. What?
lost some of its organic elements.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I like Ozzy. Like he's just simple. Like he's bitching about the TV and all that, and then they put on the History Channel. He just stops talking. He's like, he's good. Like he just wanted to watch the. He just wanted to watch the History Channel. That's all he wanted. He's like, I got millions of dollars, and I can't afford a remote that turns on the fucking TV. Loved it. Like just good. It's crazy to think though, because Jack and Kelly are going out partying, and like Jack's like 14 at the time. Like,
Yeah,
like when you think,
yeah,
like it's just a different like they said like they live a different lifestyle, but it's just like when you think about like when you're watching the show, you're like, holy hell, dude! Like think about this, like dude's like 14 years old, and then like season two, he's like 16, and like. They call him out and they're like, you just like try to bang girls because you're famous from a TV show. And he's like, what's wrong with that?
what 16-year-old wouldn't?
No, it's just great. It's like interesting, but like just then Ozzy like Sharon had cancer and just the love he had for her, which when I had to do a banger of the week, I got one loaded. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Osborne, so trash TV plus Osborne TV. I
It's
don't know if that.
you know, it's funny that I guess you were watching the Osbournes with when it's talking about Jack being young. I was listening to like a audio documentary research on one of my Gundam shows. They were talking about the child actor on there, and that's basically what he was doing. Um, and they were talking about, yeah, how he became one of those. Yeah, he's just banging girls because he's on a popular TV show.
It's just like it's funny in a way, but it's
Like, yeah,
weird.
he was like 14 at the time, and he's like buying girls like all these designer purses and stuff like that. Telling his parents to go fuck off and shit. Like, not listening to his agent. But yeah,
I mean, he's a 14. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like you got to think about it, at the same time, like when you're watching these kids like Jack and Kelly, it's like they're 14, 16 years old. Dads have millions of dollars. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? That's just normal for them.
yeah,
But yeah, that kid, fucking, I'm a TV star.
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I did watch a little bit of Raw. And I'm watching NXT right now. I like to finish the tag title. That's the number one contendership
Mm-hmm.
for the tag titles.
Okay. All right, I'll check that out.
Yeah. But other than that, Perch, what have you been watching?
Yeah, I've been watching lots of Olympics. Uh, Olympics are something that I enjoy. Love sports. Uh, and I just love being able to watch sports completely objectively uh, without deep rooted blood invested, want my team to win kind of mentality. In the Olympics, you
None of
guys
that
mentioned different
dictate your
countries. I
emotion.
love all the different countries. Yeah, I love seeing all the aesthetic beauty inside the sports. Uh, Winter Olympics are my favorite by far. So many different games and sports that people play and the different elements that go into it. Uh, the equipment, the uniforms, uh, everything. Love that curling team.
Yep.
I just love the game of curling in general.
I think
I've
they're
been
getting a
watching.
pro league.
What
Like,
was that?
I think they're getting a pro league.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
think
getting some popularity.
I don't know. There's some controversy.
I've been, uh,
Yeah, can those card cheating
I've
and
been a fan for
all the other things.
well over 20 years. And especially being here in Wisconsin, curling's big. Uh, we've got some of the best ice skaters in the world and hockey players in the world. Jordan Stolz from Kewaskum is a legendary ice skater right now. Uh, I've been watching the figure skating like it's pro wrestling. I enjoy all the performances,
Yeah,
the music, the dancing, the danger. Every time someone's hand hits the ice, I think that a finger is going to go. Uh, it's such a cool sport, and some of the maneuvers they do in the partner dancing, partner skate. It's very much pro wrestling elements and having a strong base and someone who can do a lot of the the high flying elements. Uh, so it's been great. I've been cheering for Team Japan because all their personalities are so inviting and happy, and they celebrate their sport the way that I like to celebrate pro wrestling. Um, so I love it. Seeing Team Japan figure skating every 4 years, sign me up. I'm in. Um, been a lot of other great sports too. I enjoy all of the Olympics. I wish in between the 4 years I could just watch all the events that I don't get to see. So it may take me 4 years to finish a whole Olympics, then
Yeah.
I'll be ready to be there by the time it comes back again. um, I've been watching some movies that I always wanted to when I was younger, but for availability reasons and just can't always find every movie or remember them at the time. But from the 99 2000 era, Queen of the Damned was one I watched.
Yep.
With Aaliyah coming up, she was incredible. Boys Don't Cry with Hilary Swank, that
Yeah.
one was heavy. That was damn good too.
Yeah,
She
that
was
was
she was
like, yep, I don't need to
incredible.
watch that.
Yeah, she won an award. Yeah, incredible, powerful. Um, and I watched The Beach as well. That was one that I missed out on when it came out, but it was with Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh, okay, yeah.
uh, and the same director from the 28 Years Later movie, Danny Boyle. So the guy's made a lot of movies and popular ones,
Yeah.
since this one. But going back and watching The Beach, wow, brought me right back to the 2000s era, and one of those kind of introspective movies makes you think. Um, and the overall feeling of it at the end is kind of realizing that paradise isn't always just a destination, but it's the people you have around you and what you do, and just give me a whole um, full appreciation for pro wrestling and the journey that we've been on for nearly a decade now, and the great times we've gotten to share with amazing people. Um, sometimes you can make your own paradise no matter where it is. But yeah, we get to experience some cool stuff in pro wrestling. Wow.
We do.
And also caught some of the AEW over in Australia. Charlie
Uh,
Evans was up in the ring doing her thing. Moxley squaring off against Tony Storm, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Briscoe on top of a ladder.
yeah,
Brainbuster,
yeah,
incredible.
seen that clip. Yeah, that's nasty. Haven't watched it yet. I plan to.
Oh, wild, wild. But yeah, been a great week. Lots of watching, and yeah, also saw some of the intern with Robert De Niro
Oh, okay.
and Anne Hathaway, and I'll watch anything Anne Hathaway's in. She's great, great actress,
She's
and her with Robert De Niro, very funny.
yep, yep. Robert, producer, bringing up that Robert Duvall passed. I believe it was yesterday.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
Uh, my favorite role with him was Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell,
that is a good
and
one.
Robert Duvall played his dad, and Mike Ditka was the neighbor. That was so good. And Duvall
Yeah,
was
yeah,
so
that was
great.
great. I love him in The Godfather. Yeah, kicking and screaming. Um, Deep Impact. Great. John Q. Yeah, I think it was yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. Great.
absolutely.
We Own the Night. Fuck. God, I've been meaning. That makes me want to rewatch that. Movie's so good. Um, Zach,
Well, with that, let's talk about what we did this weekend. Perch, let's start off with you. I know you had a light weekend, but let's talk about what you got.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, there we
was
go.
a fun weekend. We had Bloodstone Wrestling at the Berwyn Eagles Club last week. The whole show's up on YouTube. You can watch it. Uh, Very fun show. Bloodstone brings a fun vibe to the Berwyn Eagles Club, and having worked many different shows and a wide variety of shows, Bloodstone stands out as a show that gives you stuff you just haven't seen, and a fun variety of it. A lot of mixture, some up and coming talent, some known talent, some staples of the community, and really puts it all together for the audience to enjoy. Uh, First match I had was Chico Suave against Gringo Loco. Super fun. Gringo Loco brings his lights and his entrance production. So the entrances for everybody are always on point. So to see Gringo coming out to his own entrance with his own lights, I love it. He's got a banger of a song too.
Yeah.
He and Chico had a fun match. He pushed Chico to the limit, and Chico climbed that mountain. By the end of it, came out victorious. That was that was a hell of a match. Um, Next match I had was Anakin Murphy again. Uh, Fun to be able to work with him as many times as I have over the past few months. It's funny the different stages we get to work with in pro wrestling. When we first start out, the people we get to learn and work with locally, and then when we start traveling, the people we get to work with kind of regionally, then the people we work with kind of nationally and internationally. Uh, yeah, it's awesome. And throughout different stages of our wrestling careers, we're able to see people in repetition. And at this stage in my wrestling journey, it's been fun to work with Anakin Murphy, uh, you know, for a handful of shows recently, and working in the Midwest, and he's out there giving it everything he's got.
Talk about an entrance.
Yeah, yeah, hell of an entrance, especially for a themed night where it was kind of My Chemical Romance themed. I told you I got emotional when he came out in his entrance a few weeks ago. It was at Kansas on a Sunday show in Wichita. It just makes a hell of an entrance, and it's good music, good pro wrestling, great vibe. We're all there to celebrate, and it's fun during Anakin's matches. I'm able to at least take a moment to take a breath and reflect and enjoy just being uh, at a pro wrestling show. uh, and it's
Probably
a
got one
pleasure
of
to
the
have that.
best entrances on
Yeah,
the Indies. He's got one of the better ones. I think.
yeah,
Crowd
it's
comes
it's a
alive.
pleasure to have that. It does, and a pleasure to have that experience and that feeling. Well, being inside the ring and having that feeling inside the ring at the Bloodstone show meant he was going up against Chris Masters, the masterpiece, someone who I remember back in the SmackDown era.
Yep.
Uh, so here we are getting some SmackDown era with the fist entrance. Chris Masters against Anakin.
Yeah. How did we get here?
Yeah, fun variety of matches. Um, that one was incredible. You'll have to watch and see how that one ended up. Um, and the last match I had of the night was Dr. Redacted against Coda Hernandez in a wild, hardcore brawl. They went up and down the Berwyn Eagles Club and used all of the hardware. I warned him about throwing chairs. I told him not to, just for everybody's safety. And by the end of it, towards the end of it, the last thing I remember was Dr. Redacted docked, and I took a chair right to the face, and my night was over. Um, Still feeling the effects of it. But yeah, that was it. That was the end of my wrestling night. And we also had waters and lots of waters,
Yeah.
which I could not have been here. Kudos to any time there's water in the locker room. Um, yeah, I love it. It's my favorite flavor. So yeah, it was a fun show. Lots of great times and great people, and a wild, chaotic ending. You'll have to watch that one up on YouTube.
Yeah. Weekend. We only had one show. Magnum Wrestling, finally, after 3 years. We were supposed to debut like right before I got hurt. I think
It was
got
the month before.
yep, I got hurt
Like,
in October and the show
I'll never forget. I
November.
felt like I was so pumped. I remember being in Nevada and just looking at our calendar and be like, bro, we're wrestling at a different state every night. It's gonna be dope. And then Doc's nope.
And my niece said, nah, son.
Nah, so back that up.
Yep.
But no, we didn't get the rest of the Crucibles. Oh no, I'm not.
The
I'm on
Crucible.
these.
The Crucible. Look, I still
Hey,
can't talk.
at least I know how.
You gotta tighten it up for me.
I got it. We wrestled the Young Guns
Yes, we did.
with a Z.
Yes. Drake Holloway
And
and the King of the Ghetto, Riley Carter.
King of the Ghetto, bro. That was a name,
That
bro.
popped me. I did not expect
I
that.
Yeah, I did not expect it. Happy I saw it, but yeah, King of the Ghetto out here, bro.
Yep, that was a good one. But that was, we talked about it. Catering was great at Magnum. It's good to, be in one of the places we were supposed to be before I got hurt and know that relationships are still good. A lot of places said that, and I appreciate the places that kept their word.
Yeah, bro, it was definitely like it was a good humbling experience. A lot of people like telling us like how they were excited to see us. Got to show off with the Young Guns, like they're a young tag team. Hopefully we'll see them traveling a little bit more. Um, and then I won't say much, but like we had a great handshake that left the building, leaving us smiling.
Yep. It was the ups and downs of pro wrestling. Luckily, this one ended on an up.
Yes, sir. Well, other than that, then got home. Doc, I think you got home what 5 a.m.
Yeah, 5:30, something like that.
5:30. I got home just at the ass crack of 7.
Yeah,
And
and we'll talk about doing it again this week.
hell yeah.
Uh,
So with that, first we got the question.
yeah,
Doc, what is that question?
it is. What is your favorite thing that should not have worked but did? Examples: Grande Americano. I think it was a very popular opinion that the Grande Americano gimmick was not going to work when we first saw it. It is so popular now that we are running two different opposite storylines in America and Mexico that are super over.
Oh, bro, yeah, like the fact that one's a heel in America, but in the other countries, like super babyface loved.
Yep. And that the second Grande Americano is a heel here, but in Mexico, he's fighting for Mexico's pride. He's putting Mexico on his back. Beloved babyface. It's it's wild. So for me, I'm gonna have to give it to my goat, Shane Helms. Um, both times. Um, a rip-off Green Lantern gimmick in the era of know your role, shut your mouth. In the era of Austin 316 just said, I whoop your ass. The game in that super serious era, a guy pretending to be a superhero with a secret identity of a news reporter when they already have reporters. There's already backstage reporters, but a second separate news reporter. Hurricane is the man. Loved Hurricane, and this is one of those reasons why. Like that gimmick should have been dead in water, and it wasn't. And I will go with his heel turn, because then you had the super over superhero gimmick, and he's talked about this before. He felt it was time for a change. He threw that shit away. It was a dominant like heel cruiserweight champion for a year, and that was awesome. Having Ray
It was
Mack.
dope.
Yep. So yeah, we got like two great gimmicks that shouldn't like first one definitely shouldn't have worked, but then it worked, and it worked so good that the second one definitely shouldn't have worked, and it worked too. So that's my goat.
Hell yeah. Perch, what you got?
Yeah, great question. Because, yeah, thinking about things in wrestling and what works out, what we as the audience choose to believe and accept.
Yep,
And
we just
like, yeah, love
sometimes
it.
we're just throwing fucking darts at a wall.
And it was before my time, but uh, when the Undertaker came into wrestling, I'm sure people were like, "How do we
Yeah.
believe this guy? You know,
Yep.
he's big, scary, almost like the Terminator, but being the Undertaker. This guy's here to dig holes and bury souls."
Yep.
uh, so when I came in to see him, the Undertaker, he was on screen, putting people up on that symbol, and he had a whole ministry around him. Like I was just flipping to TV, probably kindergarten, first grade, and coming across, wrestling, and you see the red ropes and the tan, the gray canvas and the kind of darkened arena and a whole ministry of people up in the ring and, worshiping around like the Undertaker. It was, to me, my intro to him wasn't a guy who digs holes for caskets. My my vision of the Undertaker was like this demonic like leader that I've seen in like movies or something. You need to read from scripture and do some puzzles to defeat this guy. um, so I couldn't fathom or comprehend just the magnitude of a character like the Undertaker and how he had control and I wouldn't be able to see the pay-per-views at the time, so I never caught when Stone Cold would either beat him or he would get his comeuppance. So when I would watch, the Undertaker would just be reigning supreme every
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Never saw the down parts.
Yeah, I can see it in the magazines from pictures, but they're also not showing the down parts in there too. So
Yeah.
uh, Undertaker was always so strong in my mind, and being younger and not keeping track of wrestlers and this guy's been gone for a while or I haven't seen this guy. Uh, so all of a sudden, uh, to me, the Undertaker came back again at a pay per view. I think it was a Judgment Day or Armageddon maybe. and I didn't see the pay per view, but I sure caught it on Monday night. But the Undertaker was back, and he was riding a motorcycle with
Yeah.
like a blue jean vest, maybe a trench coat, bandana, glasses. Like this guy was bad ass.
Mm.
Like he went from being the all-time movie villain to this is how a hero of a movie rides off into the sunset.
Well, I will
uh,
always say Biker Taker is my favorite Taker.
oh my God. So then Biker Taker grew into, he had short hair and a goatee. Sometimes he was
Looking back,
mean.
that short hair
Sometimes
is
he was
not a good look.
nice.
That short hair did not look good.
Oh, but I loved it. He reached a 10 for me at that point. As a fan, uh, that look, the short hair, the shirt, the way it was like cut off on the sides, so it was like just the front back, the way he would hit that rope, like with his kind of chest, stomach area, like, uh, yeah, peak Taker in my mind was that short hair motorcycle, uh, and looking back, it had to have been maybe dyed hair too. Uh, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
it
it
was,
was
I
natural.
mean,
I
the
don't know,
red was coming out. Like, that's the thing. I think
but
he stopped dyeing it because he was a redhead.
yeah.
No, that's actually what I
Yeah,
think he stopped dyeing it and he let it
and
go
JR would call
natural.
him Booger Red
Yeah, yeah,
because he was humanized. And and to me, like that was the all-time badass uh, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, like Undertaker on a motorcycle reached that level of Terminator 2 Judgment Day for me. Um, it was great. So whether people thought that that would work, maybe they didn't think his original character would work, or once he was a character, it evolved
yeah. I
into
think
the
that's
era that I saw
very
him
similar
in that
to,
kind of demonic era.
especially because he was
Mm-hmm.
still Undertaker,
And
as we were moving to a more reality based wrestling. Like the gimmick still worked, and he gave that up to come out the Limp Bizkit,
yeah,
Kid Rock, and
before I knew it, yup, yup,
And then, yeah,
he
for
was the American
myself,
badass.
I'm telling you, I think I'm on a lag, bro.
Oh, okay. No, might be.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So for me, I would say I'm gonna do one from WWE, and I think that's our truth. I feel like, let's be honest, like our truth came in and like everything. If someone like depending on who did it, like I don't know if it been as over the 24/7 title should
24
never have
7.
been
Yeah.
like should never have been as entertaining or as cared about as it was. The fact that you had our truth in the middle of the ring with Brock Lesnar of all people, like I'm just telling you, like our truth is just kind of like the guy, like he's the goat of I will make this shit sandwich into a flaming young.
Yeah. 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 There lots because I think people forget nobody liked the Judgment Day before our truth got there.
I don't know. The Judgment Day got
They
super
sucked
over.
before our truth got there.
Like they were like kind of on, but yeah, our truth is what made the Judgment Day like and like kind of popped off.
Yeah,
So
start to
like,
pop off. Yeah. I don't
I
think
mean,
people remember when we,
um, and like anything he does, even like when he was Awesome Truth, like how they can even revamp it and like how that was a big moment at Mania for them.
yep. The freaking, I'll never forget the hot tag in the Rumble.
Yes,
The hot
the
tag
hot
in
tag.
the
He had people caring about little
Rumble.
Jimmy.
He had, that was the first sign of Dom possibly going face. Was that?
Yes, yeah,
'Cause,
he had Dom Mysterio as a face. He had people cheering for an imaginary little boy.
yep. Yeah.
He was one of the people on John Cena's retirement lists.
Yep. Made Brock Lesnar break,
Yes.
which
I mean,
that,
you want to talk about someone who like stuff that shouldn't be over but gets over? R-Truth makes it happen.
yeah, yeah.
And then I'm gonna do one that like I'm gonna do an AEW guy because if you were to tell me I'm gonna show up in some blue jeans, sunglasses, and just half-ass it, like you know, what I mean, people always got to be,
Yeah,
who do you think? Who the fuck do you think you are?
yeah,
It's goddamn Orange Cassidy.
yeah. Because he's one of those like you get wrestling, you understand it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's a good one.
yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, his gimmick should not work, but freaking, it's over with everybody. I've heard so many stories of casual fans getting into AEW through Orange Cassidy because it's so unique.
And I'll do a women's category with Tony Storm because, like, let's be honest, her old like
Yeah, the old timey wrestling and character. Because I think that's sometimes lost. She does a lot of old timey stuff.
oh yeah, and on the Indies, bro, Stephen Flo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Stephen Flo is
Like,
so over.
yeah, the amount of messages I got from friends after that first show, and like, yeah, and like, you know, the I would say the outspokenness of just wrestlers wanting him to capitalize on it too. Like that's
Yeah,
like
like
it's one thing when like fans like it, but it's another thing when you hear other wrestlers being like, "Hey, this is good. This guy needs to go places and make himself available."
oh yeah, like yeah, Stephen Flo, bro. So yeah, there's why I got a few categories.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Um, I mean, I think it was over. Probably couldn't be done today. Kai and Die.
Dude, Kai was over, bro.
Kai and Die. I fucking love Kai and Die. Fucking Shane
I'll
McMahon doing the
I'll
voiceover.
I'll self gloat because the heavyweight gimmick at Fourth Wall should not be how it is today. Like I
Yeah,
was just
we could talk about you and Armando stealing.
first of all, mine was talking shit because my whole wrestling career I get told I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat, and then I can't be in a heavyweight tournament.
But you doing this? You doing it my way? Both of y'all.
First of all, I weighed in with dogs. I have no crash holly scale,
Like y'all learned
and
as
I didn't
y'all
bring no
learned as
scale to the ring.
invested as I was.
Also, if you watch the first ever heavyweight match where I'm in the finals, I come out wearing your shirt, telling everyone I have to embrace the greatest heavyweight of all
Yeah,
time.
I know
And I
you actually
even
did.
try to get,
No, you gave me credit. Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
so, and
It is.
I did not expect to be called heavyweight after that. Like 100%. I didn't,
No, yeah, it is. It is funny to me to watch both of y'all do it while I was gone, and it becomes such a huge thing.
we're products of Doc Simmons, all right?
It's fine. I always say, like, I like it when people steal from me. Do it
I
more.
didn't steal, I borrowed. I think it's not stealing when you're tag partners, and I didn't mean to. I told you I did not want to be called heavyweight after that night.
It's fine. I like it when people steal from me. Let
It'll make me feel bad.
broke my ego. Let's do we? Oh, I think we lost Perch.
Well, as we rub your ego and maybe Perch connects, let's talk about what this heavyweight and his tag partner are going to be doing this week as we make the travels once again Friday after Friday.
Yes. Um, this week we are headed to Lakewood slash Cleveland, Ohio for Cultivate 2. This will be our third appearance at AIW. Feels good to be back, going up against BAX, Vic Vice, and Zay Garcia.
Yes, sir. When we talked about Magnum Pro being one of those that's on the list, that like when like we were supposed to be at AIW was on the list as well in November as a place we were supposed to be at again,
Yep, I think that
returning
was
from
like
the
the next
first.
week.
But yeah, we were supposed to be there, so it's glad to like we got our shot back, and not only did we get our shot back, it's always nice to get the callbacks. Hopefully, it stays consistent because yeah, I mean AIW is a place to be in Ohio. Got great tag teams, got a lot of good people. And like we want to be the guys who are running it.
Yep, super excited for this one. I've seen Zay's stuff a lot. Vic, I haven't seen his stuff in a while, but I actually did watch a couple of his matches while I was injured. So two guys I've already had on my scouting report, so excited for this one.
So yeah, and then after that, we come back as we make the late night drive home, taking a whiff. We go.
Yeah, yeah, this is going. It's one of those that unfortunately we did it this weekend and then did the math and just makes sense to do it again this weekend.
Yeah. We gotta take that drive, make it home late night, but we'll come back. We in Waukesha Saturday night. First title defense, the title defense that means something. Uh I'm gonna we like his name was brought up a few weeks to us. Steve Boss screwing up the first ever title defense we had of the Bruce City Tag titles. Out here getting disqualified and shit. So we're gonna have to rerunning it back. No, was it just a clean finish? Did we just do a one off with them or?
It was a one off. I think we won by roll up, I feel.
No, if it's one off, we
No, no,
fucking hit
no,
that
no,
down.
nope. We murdered CJ. That's the
Yeah,
one
we
we murdered
murdered him.
CJ. So actually it was
CJ's good to
definitive
murder.
because
So never mind,
CJ was
retract that.
supposed to fuse with Boz. That's what it was.
Yeah,
CJ
I worked Boz the month after. I just did singles and he kicked me in the dick or something.
it was
That's
the
what.
month before. Like you worked
Yeah,
Bob, I worked
Jake Omen.
yep, Jake Oven, and he kicked you in the dick. So he gave him a title shot because wrestling.
Yeah.
Here's
Now,
how you get title shots.
now we taking on big old Daddy Dis once again.
Yeah.
But he traded in Bobby V, which I would trade Bobby V in a heartbeat.
Yep,
He traded
totally
in
agree.
Bobby V
Seems
for
like the right
Big
choice.
Effort Luke.
Nothing wrong with this.
Father son connection, former ICW tag team champions. Uh, I think they have good chemistry. They should be at the same brave wave, you know.
Yep.
So
Um,
yeah,
I they've tagged before. I know I've watched it. I can't recall off the top of my head, but I have watched their tag matches. Um, yeah, looking forward to it. It's my first time working Luke.
oh yeah, Luca. He did say he's excited. I told him Doc's gonna punch him in the face, so it's gonna be a good time. First title defense, going to be great. Going to be hot. Yeah,
Yeah,
looking forward. AIW Bruce City weekend. Little out of state traveling, and then coming back, finishing with a home game.
yep, should be fun.
And then Sunday, I like me and the lady, as you guys can tell, me and Doc were not with the ladies on Valentine's Day. I say loved it, supported it. We're not mad at all. Super happy, super everything. Like just super like, man, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm glad you guys ignored us on a beautiful sunny day, Valentine's Day, and left us home alone. You know, all that good stuff. So to make it up to my
We'll make it up to yours and in this moment ruin it for me. Go ahead.
My bad, my bad. Yeah, we're gonna do our little Valentine's Day celebration on Sunday.
Okay. So yes, that I am happy for you. Um, I will have to come up with something now.
I don't think so. I think Doc's so super romantic. He does so much.
Oh, no, no, it's not working.
Am I about to get cut from the contract by the producer?
We'll see what I come up with. But yeah, I am doing something. um, so figure it out. Oh, I
My bad.
actually did. No, I actually did have a plan for Sunday. I just hadn't talked to her yet about it, but yes.
I was just saying that because clearly, guys, like I mean, it was a good Sunday, but let's make sure you weigh out your options when you take a Valentine's Day booking. But with that, I guess we should take it on home. Doc, any final thoughts or questions?
Watch the wrestling you love. No need to pay attention to things you don't. Um, keep watching us wrestle.
Calendars get pretty. We got still breaking in, going to like try to chase for the opportunities, but open dates. Make sure you hit us up on Country Air Official, Doc Simmons 17, Z Hendricks Brand. Regardless, one of us will answer. Of course, we'll be looking as well. Also, random side note. I got a question for you. Do you think wrestling's missing another authoritative figure? And what I mean is, back in Raw and SmackDown days, you had like Theodore Long and like Eric Bischoff as the GM. But depending on the situation, you have Vince who could come out and trumpet real quick. So like, I feel like right now you have Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, but like they could just call the shots and that's it. There's nothing to combat it. But like, back when like Eric Bischoff, he could stack the deck against John Cena. But after a while, when it was getting too much, you're like, man, this guy's going on an ego trip. There's always that time Vince comes out and needs to be the baby face that night and like trumps that card, or vice
Mm,
versa. Teddy Long's being the good or someone's being the good guy too long and Vince comes out and now he's the asshole. Do you think we're missing that in wrestling right now?
that is interesting. That's an interesting thought.
I was watching. The only reason I was thinking is because I was watching like with Adam. They're getting Adam Pearce really involved on Raw, and he's going combating with Paul Heyman. But at the end of the day, like it's not like Paul Heyman's over Adam Pearce. Like Adam Pearce is the final
Yeah,
decision.
I get what you mean, but I feel like because Adam Pearce, and that's the thing. It's also like I feel like right now the authority figures in wrestling are very different than where they were like 3, 4 years ago. Just in general, just because there really is no heel authority figure. It's even like on NXT, like I wouldn't even like I've only seen like a couple videos of even Robert Stone, but they all just feel like guys trying to do their job.
Yeah, I get that, but it's just
Like
like I feel
so
like
that's also the thing is it's there is no heel authority figure, so there's no need to have like somebody come from
that
above.
maybe that's what we're missing.
So it might be that we don't have a heel. There's also like AEW, Tony Khan isn't like he's not an on-screen personality really. Like very rarely. Like you just hear like, yep, Tony Khan, announced this match from the back. Yep, this match will happen. Like nobody
That's true.
really like that's the thing. Like he the most of like I just do my job. Like there's and I think they are benefits to that because I feel like when we had heel authority figures, too many wanted to be Vince.
Yeah, that's true. Like Bischoff wanted to be Vince.
Yeah, like, which is why, like, I'll always love Cueto in Lucha Underground because he was neutral. It was whatever made him the most money.
He's
So
about
he
the
was,
dollar bills.
yep. So he was heel if it made him more money. He was face if it made him more money. He was truly neutral.
He's the man of
But then
the
we had
titles.
people he didn't like, but he would always say, "You draw money, so I'm gonna do this, but I don't fucking like you. But you draw money, so I'm gonna do this for you, but I don't like you." So
All right.
I thought he was that was he also was at a time when there were a lot of heel GMs, everybody trying to be Vince, and he was different. So I just think that we've kind of wrestling as a whole has tried to get away from the heel GM because everybody tries to be like Vince.
All right. For sure. Yeah, I get that.
Right? That's
Uh,
what I think the problem is. But I see where you're coming from because yes, it just feels like everybody's just a guy doing their job. It's
yeah.
a little boring. Like
Well,
Pierce is great when he has good people to work off. Like him and Heyman are awesome.
oh yeah, no, 100%. But I just feel like if Heyman had some type of directive authoritative figure that like help out, I don't know, like where he can like make some polls.
Yeah, because because he just bullies the Judgment Day. Pierce just straight bullies them. They
Yeah, that's what I'm
avoid
saying. There's
him,
no like backing.
and
It's
he
just like
just
you can,
bullies them. Like
that's
they're
what I'm saying. It's just kind of
yeah,
like you guys are gonna do what I say.
yeah, like he'll like when he has like Heyman's got the mouth to go back and forth with Pierce at least. So like yeah, he's gonna have to do what Pierce says.
Wants him to do.
Yeah, but he's gonna be like, well, you said this, and I told you it was a bad idea, and it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so it
Or when he touched Braun Breaker, like they have like little things like that where he goes a little overboard.
yeah, where he goes overboard and like he just like yeah, it depends on who he works off. Mostly Heyman, like, but yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Oh yeah.
Then
But
on
I
SmackDown,
guess
I feel like I only see like maybe Solo,
yeah, Solo's the only one that kind of like interacts with Aldous the most,
Otis,
or Cody Rhodes.
here Cody, and it's more like he's like the most. I'm doing my job. Like, hey guys, I gotta promote this. Like, I need this to sell
Yeah.
tickets. Like, you can't just
Yeah, like
do what
sorry.
you want to do. Like, he is the most. I'm just trying to do my job.
There is.
Yeah, yeah, interesting. Because then if you have the heel coming from up top, like it would have to be like The Rock. It would have to be like The Rock. But we would have to eventually get
Yeah.
those puppets. Like
When
The
when
Rock would
the
have to
Rock
give
could,
me
yeah,
some
the
things.
Rock could come back and be over everything.
Yeah, he can come and he can be the heel, and then yes, eventually get his comeuppance. Like, it's like I
That's
can't.
true.
That's the thing. Is like, and even then, like, I don't. I'm not saying The Rock was trying to be Vince because he was very sexual with it. Not in the way Vince was, but
Oh yeah, super one.
yeah,
He
he was
wanted your
very,
soul.
yeah, he was very seductive with it. So it's not Vince. I am, and that's like what we were upset with. We never got to see where it was going. It was different. We just didn't get to see where it went. So like, I'd be down for that if he could commit to the date.
Yeah,
Like, that was the problem.
but maybe who knows? Mania's around the corner, so we'll see.
Yep. But yeah, no, that's a good question. 'Cause, yeah,
Yeah. But with that, we'll take it a chat. Put your let's see if anyone else what their thoughts are in the comments if they make
put your
comments
thoughts
to
in the
the
Are we
tens and
missing?
twenties of listeners.
Yeah, are we
But
missing an
that,
overseer? Are we missing heel GMs? What's up?
yeah, what do y'all think? What do you guys think's missing in wrestling? If there's anything missing, or we're just being uh if we're just being extra about it.
Yep.
But with that, we'll take it on home. So y'all be easy. One.
Peace.
From the streets to the stage, I'm the king of my craft, you could catch another phase. Yeah, you left in a cage.